Welcome to Call Tyrone TV. As always, I start every session by saying I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, not a specialist. I don't have some fancy degree or some fancy certificate. These are my thoughts, my experiences from my life, and things I've learned along the way. So you have two choices after listening to me. You can either take what I've said, think on it a little deeper, or you can never listen to me again. Either way, I'm happy. My goal is to make people think more, make them smile, make them laugh, and maybe help them out in their life situation along the way. So again, welcome to Tyrone TV, Call Tyrone TV. Welcome to my mind. So today I'm going to continue on my previous session on talking about couples and relationships. One of the next points that I want to kind of jump into is one of the things you need to realize is that love is not enough. Now, some people may disagree. They may say, oh, but we love each other and that's all that matters. Now, love is important. Love is very, very important and must be one of the foundations of your relationship. But if there's not other things like trust, appreciation, negotiation, compromise, the list can go on. I can do a whole nother session on just that alone. There's not going to be anything else to stand on when you don't feel like you love that person anymore. And then on top of that, you have to actually like each other. So again, love is not enough. You have to like each other. You have to be friends. You have to be able to talk to each other. You have to be able to be transparent with each other. So those things are very, very important. So that shows you that love is not enough. The other thing is when it comes to love and expressing your love for each other is you have to do it because that's what you want to do. You have to do it not for a big reaction of the person to do something that you want them to do for you. You know, if, for example, if you go buy your woman flowers and you want to do it just because you want it as an expression of your love for her, yes, it would be great for her to jump up and down and kiss you and be super happy for the flowers. But if she just takes them and says thank you and goes and put them in the flower vase, you have to be ready to accept that and knowing that you did it because you love her. Or you did something because you love him, not because you was looking for the big fireworks, hoorah. The next thing is if you want to be truly, truly happy couple, you have to hang out with happy couples. Especially if you're married, you have to hang out with happy married couples. If you're with someone who hates their boyfriend, hates their girlfriend, hates their wife, hates their husband, always downing them or putting down or complaining, they never have anything happy to say, or you're with a couple that's constantly arguing, constantly fighting, constantly at odds, then that eventually will affect your relationship, your own personal relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. So again, you have to hang out with someone who's also happy, or at least striving to get happy. You know, they're moving forward. They're not just moving backwards. The other thing is, when it comes to the word love, is how about we start trying to, instead of falling in love, rise in love. You know, falling in love kind of sends, if you think of the word falling, it means things are going down and you're eventually going to hit a bottom. But if you think of it a different way as far as rising in love, that means you're constantly growing. That means no matter what, you're constantly trying to move up, move forward. You're trying to get better. You're trying to grow more. So try taking the falling in love terminology out of your vocabulary and instead say rising in love. Another big key is being able to agree to disagree. There are going to be times, I said in the last session, it's two imperfect people trying to come together. There's going to be times where you're just not going to see eye to eye on certain topics. So you're better off saying, you know what, we are not going to agree on this. You have your view, I have my view. We just have to leave it at that and move on to the next thing and be happy. And if you're both saved and you're in the church, I'm pretty sure your pastor is going to tell you what does the word say. That is the ultimate authority. But bottom line, there's comes times where you have to agree to disagree. That's all I have time for to get into this session. Again, I have a lot more that I can talk about and that I probably will talk about. So again, thank you for listening to Call Tyrone TV. Thank you for your time. As always, I want to leave you with thinking hard, thinking long, and God bless.